already.
Oh, you did?
They were super speedy about it. So just wanted to give you a heads up, see when you would want to come down for Thursday or Friday, whatever works for you.
Yeah, I could actually go tomorrow. That works perfect for me.
Sure. What time tomorrow are you thinking, just so I have an idea?
We could do like in the morning, like 9, 10 a.m. If that works?
Yeah, do you wanna aim for like 9 a.m.?
Yeah, that's perfect. We can do that.
Perfect. All right, and I assume you'll wait while it's done, right?
Yes, I'll wait there while it's done. No worries.
Perfect. All right, you are on the board for 9 a.m. and we'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Have a good rest of your night.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Welcome back to the vlog. I'm doing a little bit of a midweek special. The lip will be installed coming this weekend. I tried to do it yesterday. Kind of need to put it up on jacks. Might need to take the bumper off. My father's gonna help me this weekend. We're gonna do it in the garage. It's gonna be a little bit easier. So you're gonna see that. But we're gonna do a little midweek special because your boy blew out a tire yesterday. It's a wonderful life. It's a wonderful thing. I actually just picked up the camera. I was about to start vlogging and then they called me. So I didn't get the whole conversation, but it was perfect. At the beginning, before I got the camera going, she said that they got the tire in today. Long story short, I blew the tire. I'm gonna go outside and show you the car in a moment, show you the tire. But first things first is I blew the tire yesterday and I had to call shops. And I called multiple shops today. They all don't carry a tire. So the person that owned this car previously or the dealership I bought the car from may have put new tires on the car, and whoever did it put very, very cheap tires in the car. They're actually from Walmart. This is why I'm changing the wheel and tire setup, not dealing with that. So I blew a tire and I'm calling all these places today and none of them have that tire or can source it. I find this place in probably about 20 minutes from me, and they're called Tire Doctor, and I called them and they were able to source it for me. They told me about Thursday or Friday, and now they got it for me for tomorrow. So your boy is chilling, so clutch. But I'm gonna go outside now. I'm gonna show you guys like what the tire looks like and what the donut looks like on the thing. It's pretty sick. I posted on the Instagram story about it yesterday. It was a wonderful sequence, and we'll get more to it as I get outside and show you the car. So boys, here's the tire. And yeah, the car's kind of a mess. I got the old Passat intake and the radio in here. And then all the stuff I used to change the tire yesterday is all sitting right there. I didn't put it back under. Yeah, pretty interesting. So here's the tire. It looks absolutely gnarly. If I can find where the slit is, I can show you guys quick what happened when it blew out on the road. So here's where it slipped, boys. It completely popped, blew the tire. It doesn't really look flat, but it really is flat. And that's just the unfortunate part of it. And yeah, they're called Westlakes, apparently. They are just cheapo tires, and it is what it is. They will be swapped. These wheels will be swapped at some point soon too. Well, let me go show you the donut, because this, boys, is where it gets interesting. Damn, look at the donny on her, bud. Yeah, so that's what we've been rolling with. You know, the skinniest tire of them all, you know, just chilling. Haven't really been able to go anywhere, not really driving highway on it, and I don't want to take the chance if any of these tires pop, or if, God forbid, that one pops, and then I don't have any more tires at all and I have to get the car towed. So I'm trying not to take any chances. I'm trying to keep it pretty calm. I was actually driving to one of my stores for work, and there was a truck in front of me, and I go over this area every other week. So it's like, it's nothing new to me. I do this all the time. I'm over this area all the time. And there was a truck in front of me and I saw him swerve something. And I was like, oh shoot. So I tried to swerve it, and I guess the edge of the tire still sunk into the pothole, completely shot the tire. And as soon as I hit it, all I heard was tss. So I didn't know if it was me at first. I kept driving. I only drove another like 400 feet, and I was like, I think that's me, because the steering wheel started tugging to the right. And I was like, nice. I pulled over. I tried to call AAA, which is a local tire service. They'll come out and help you like change your tire if you need it or anything like that. But they didn't come out because they weren't available. So they never came out. So I said, you know what? I know how to do this myself. So on the side of the road yesterday at 5 o'clock at night, your boy changed the tire, got it all set. And yeah, that's essentially what it looks like. If you get a nice view behind, there's the donut, boys. Pretty sick. The good thing is it's gonna get changed tomorrow. It was supposed to get changed Thursday or Friday, so I was gonna have to wait all week, and luckily it's gonna get changed tomorrow, so we're chilling. I'm gonna be in the garage with my father on Saturday. We're gonna put on that front lip. The front lip, like I said, is a little bit more complex than we thought. We're either gonna have to take off the front bumper, or what we're gonna have to do is take some of that undercarriage that's connected to the front bumper down, because the bolts go through the bumper, in behind the undercarriage, and then you take the little nut and you tie it together, and then you wrench it tight, and that's how it's bolted on, so that way it doesn't fall off. So I'm sorry for the interruption of that. But this is a quick little video to show you guys. I'm gonna do a part 2 tomorrow. So when you see me, next time you see me, I'll be at the shop. Really, I hope you guys enjoyed those little shorts that I made of the GTI exhaust and of my neighbor buying my Passat down the road. That way you guys didn't know, I haven't updated you guys on that. My neighbor, she's a 17-year-old girl. She bought my Passat from her first job. And as you guys know, that thing's modified, it's a beast. She's gonna be ripping that thing around. So I hope to God she doesn't get any tickets. I hope she's safe with it. But that's absolutely gnarly, and your boy gets to see the Passat right down the road, which is so sick. Literally like 4 or 5 houses down, literally right over there. It's so sick, and maybe I'll buy it off her again someday. That way I can get it back on the channel, boys. It is now currently the next day, and we are on our way to finally get the new tire. Thank God, the old puppy is nice and chilling back there. So we are ready, thank God. I love spontaneous things like this, really. It's honestly great. And I love these cheap tires. They're super sick. We got a little bit of a traffic jam up here right now. Look at this. Nice. Nice, nice, people. So yes, we are going to be a few minutes late. Your boy overslept just a tad bit. Not much though. Only a few minutes late. That's not bad. So I was actually talking to some people yesterday, and they're like, oh, I've seen like people drive like, you know, 80 or 100 miles an hour on donuts. And I'm like, what? No, I would never do that. I barely want to drive 30 or 40 on a donut, so you can feel it too. Like, it feels so different. It's the first time I've ever really driven on a donut, so I don't really know what it's like. I never knew what it was like, and it's quite interesting, to be completely honest. I don't like it at all. I am not a fan of it. You can feel it. You can tell that there's a difference, and I don't like it. Should I do a baby pull? No. Nah. We'll save the pulse for when the tire's back on, boys. We'll save the pulse. Yeah, it's hard. There's no alignment, so like it's all screwed up. So my steering wheel is just pulling to the left. That's actually really nice. So a little preparation I'm gonna do for them is my like hub lock or my wheel lock, which is right here. I'm gonna tell them it's in here, so that way they know. And I'm gonna tell them I put it right here. All right, so I will update you guys very soon once this is finally fixed. We've arrived. And just like that, boys, we have a brand new tire on the car, made it back home. Let me go over what happened, like what they did. So your boy got a 225/40 by 18 Westlake SA07, like one of the cheapest tires on the market. It's embarrassing. I'm going to be replacing those as soon as I can. A dismount mount, that was free. A high-speed balance was 20 bucks. And to dispose the old tire, it was $6. And the mass sales tax was $6.56, so 6.25%, came to 138 bucks. Not even bad, because the tire was so cheap. I popped the tire on the Passat one time, and it was like 230 bucks just to replace that one tire. So that tire was a little bit more, obviously. But this one, a lot cheaper, and it's unfortunate, because I'm afraid that the other ones are gonna pop now, but it is what it is, and I just can't fear it, and I just gotta drive and just pray to God and hope it doesn't happen. But without further ado, bam! There's the new tire, boys. It's dirty, it's gross. I wanna wash it down, but the water's off right now, because obviously it freezes here, so hard to do it. All these tires are clean, and that one's all dirty from sitting in the shop. And yeah, so your boys got it. What I did wanna say, and I did wanna mention, is I need to bring those inside the house. So we are taking these out, because these are going in the house. But I noticed when I was putting the spare tire back in the car before I left that my subwoofer goes on top of the spare tire. That's my subwoofer. That is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I was wondering, I was like, where in the hell did they put it in this? Like, where did they put the stock one in this? Like, I don't freaking know. And that's where they put it. and I unplugged it. So when I was driving, I noticed that the stereo was different, like the sound, and I was like, oh, that's probably nothing. I don't know, who knows what it is, like probably nothing crazy. And then when I was going to put the spare tire in there, I pulled that thing out and the guy goes, is that your speaker? And I was like, I don't think so. And I looked at it and I flipped it over and it said Fender. And I was like, oh my God, that is my actual speaker. Honestly, that's pretty cool. But we have to do a few things. We have to change the way this back seat looks because these have to go back, and if I take all this off, the back seat is dirty from having the tire in here. So I'm gonna clean that, and I gotta take those out. The support braces from the exhaust are still in here, and I have some windshield wiper fluid in there too. So I gotta kind of clean this out quick. I'm gonna kind of clean it up, make it look pretty, because it is just not, it's just not doing it. But the exciting thing is, boys, we have a new tire. We're chilling, we're back on the road, and a little fun adventure I thought I could take you guys on in the middle of the week, because why not? I thought it'd be cool. You guys can see what's going on with the GTI, and installation coming on the front lip this Saturday. But without further ado, let's clean this back seat. Damn, now she looks good. Look at that. Always use the best of McGuire's quick interior detailer. We'll get the job done. Wonderful product. You can get it at any local auto parts store or department store, as in Walmart, Target, AutoZone, Napa Auto Parts, O'Reilly's, any places like that you can get it at. So always make sure to go out and pick up McGuire's quick interior detailer. It does the job. I'm gonna go ahead and do the entire interior just because, why not? I'm not gonna vacuum it today because we are gonna be getting snow tomorrow. It's currently 60 degrees and there's gonna be 6 inches of snow on the ground by Friday morning. So how lovely, but look how clean that is. The trunk, by the way, looks immaculate. Everything is beautiful. Everything is put back on the bottom too. So if you go here, everything is put back. Subwoofers together. Everything is all set. I actually went ahead and cleaned the tire because I thought, why not? So the tire actually looks a little bit better than when you guys first saw it. It doesn't look as janky. Cleaned it up. That looks nice. I ended up just using dish soap and a sponge from inside the house, and it ended up working out. Looks pretty nice. That's going to be the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching today's video. And I know it wasn't anything crazy, it wasn't anything too special, but I figured I'd update you guys what's going on with the car. I did post on the Instagram story on RealSpeed, and I did show that I blew out a tire, but I figured I would vlog this experience. I didn't vlog too much there. It was actually it was a little sketchy looking place, I'm not gonna lie. The guy was like, oh, this machine sucks, like the tire changing machine. And I was like, oh, nice. It was very, very strange. They were nice people, but it was very, how do I put this? Sketchy, very sketchy. Yeah, it wasn't exactly the best experience ever. It was a little weird, but it was the only place that had the tire. So it ended up working out. It really wasn't that expensive. I'm hoping that with that shop that I went to, the tire holds up and everything's good and I can trust it, that he did a good job with balancing it and changing it and putting air in it and everything. So, all right, boys, peace out, and I'll see you this weekend.